My precious child, I have something very important to tell you. Listen carefully. There's a person, someone you may have forgotten, or maybe someone you've been thinking about, but they've just had a realization that shook them to the core. They were shocked, deeply moved, and left speechless when they finally saw the truth that it was you all along. You were the one they prayed for, the one their heart always knew, but their mind was too clouded to understand. They had looked in every direction, chased illusions, and ignored signs. But now they can't unsee what I showed them. It was like a light turned on inside their soul, and in that moment they knew it was always you. The way you smiled, the way you cared, the way your spirit felt like home. My child, they were stunned. You are their person, and they're finally awake to it. They sat in silence after that realization, holding their heart, feeling 1,000 memories flash back all at once. Moments with you that seemed small at the time. Your voice, your presence, the way you looked at them when they were lost, suddenly felt like divine clues. They remembered the way you listened without judgment, the way you stayed even when they gave you reasons to walk away. And as all of this rushed back into their heart, they couldn't hold back the emotion. Tears came, not just because they missed you, but because they never truly saw what was right in front of them. And child, I want you to know I was the one who stirred their heart. I've been softening it, preparing it, guiding it back toward you because I want you to know the truth. Not only were you enough, you were the one I chose for their healing. I heard your cries when they ignored you. I saw the way you stayed up late wondering if they even noticed your efforts or if you ever truly mattered to them. You did, even when they didn't say it. Even when they were distracted, running from their own pain. They felt something in you that was unlike anything they had ever known. But they were scared, afraid to receive something so pure, afraid they didn't deserve you. And now that time has passed, and life has taught them through pain and distance. I've finally opened their eyes. The moment they realized you were the one, everything inside them changed. Their heart broke for how they treated you, but more than that, they felt this overwhelming gratitude that someone like you ever crossed their path. Child, this is bigger than just love. This is about purpose, timing, and my divine plan. There are people who enter your life for a season, but then there are souls that I send to shift your entire journey. That's what you were to them. And the truth is, they've tried to find you in others. They've searched faces, conversations, even relationships, but no one matched the peace your presence gave them. No one made them feel seen like you did. And now that emptiness is too loud to ignore. My child, don't let their silence fool you. They feel your absence in places they didn't even know existed. They talk to me about you when they're alone. They ask me to send them one more chance. And I haven't forgotten your prayers either. I know you asked me if you were wrong about them. I know you wondered if you were just imagining the connection. Let me be clear, you weren't. That connection was real. I designed it, but I needed them to see it on their own. You can't carry someone's growth for them, no matter how much you love them. So I allowed distance. I allowed delay. Not to punish either of you, but to awaken both hearts. My timing is not always comfortable, but it is always perfect. What you thought was rejection was really redirection. I was moving behind the scenes, rearranging their heart and removing their pride. And now, they're sitting in that realization that you were the one who showed them what real love felt like. That you were the one who didn't give up when it got hard. That you were the one whose energy felt like home. And my child, it's shaking them because they don't know how to come back. And yet they can't go forward without trying. I've placed it on their heart to return. I've whispered it in dreams, in moments of quiet, even in songs they randomly hear. Your name is written in places of their mind they once tried to forget, but now they treasure it. You're not just a memory, you're the turning point in their story. And here's what I want you to know. You were never crazy for feeling deeply. You were never foolish for believing in what you saw in their soul. You were simply ahead of them. Your heart recognized them before their eyes could. And now they're catching up to that truth. Child, I am working on this. Don't think I've been silent. Don't think I'm ignoring your tears. This is me. This is my hand. And what I bring back into your life will be more beautiful, more honest, and more healed than anything you had before. Sometimes I allow things to fall apart so they can come back together rightly. And right now, their heart is being rebuilt with you in the center of it. They are remembering the moments you prayed for them, the words you said, the encouragement you gave when they were lost. They now understand the cost of your love, and it's humbling them. You were not like the others. You didn't come to use them, you came to help them grow. And now, my child, your light is shining even brighter. They can feel you in the quiet. They see you in the kindness of strangers. They are waking up to how rare you are. They thought they could find someone else, but instead, they found out how empty the world is without you in it. This is not about begging for someone to return. This is about me restoring what I began. This is about me showing you that I am faithful to your heart when you put it in my hands. And yes, I know how much it hurt. I was there on the nights you broke down. I saw you talking to the ceiling, hoping I was listening. I was. And every tear, every whisper, every hope you kept alive even when it seemed foolish, I've stored it. And now the moment is here. They are seeing, they are remembering, they are realizing that you were the one who stayed, the one who gave love without conditions, the one who knew their soul even when they didn't know themselves. This is a divine wake-up call, and their heart is finally listening. They want to tell you everything, the way they feel, the regrets they carry, the apology they owe you. But they are afraid, not of you, but of losing the chance forever. That's why I'm working in both your hearts, so that when the time is right, it won't just be words. It will be a moment led by me, full of truth, restoration, and peace. I don't do temporary fixes, child. I do transformations. I'm not sending them back to repeat old cycles. I'm preparing something new, a love that is anchored in awareness, not just emotion, a connection that carries purpose, not confusion. And when that moment comes, you will know, because peace will flood your heart, and everything that once hurt will feel distant. You'll feel me in the air, and you'll understand this wasn't just a relationship. This was part of your calling. I know you've been waiting a long time, and maybe you've tried to move on, but no matter how far you go, there's still this space inside you that aches because their soul touched yours. And I placed that connection there. You didn't imagine it. You didn't force it. You just responded to what I showed you. And now I'm responding to your obedience, to your faith, to your love that refused to become bitter. My child, I'm proud of you for not letting pain harden you, for continuing to believe even when things didn't make sense. That's the kind of heart I use for my greatest plans. And what's coming next is going to surprise you just as much as it's shocking them, because they aren't the same person anymore, and neither are you. You've both grown. You've both been humbled, and now you're both ready. They're sitting with thoughts they never dared to admit before, and now they're finally letting themselves feel everything they buried. They replay the last things they said to you, how they walked away or acted cold or stayed silent when you needed them most. And it's breaking their heart, because the more they understand what you were offering, the more they realize what they lost. Not just a good person, not just someone kind, but the one who knew them without words, the one who accepted their worst but still hoped for their best. And my child, I want you to hear me when I say this. They were never meant to forget you. I wrote your name across a place in their heart that no one else could enter. And now I'm opening that space. I'm bringing everything into the light, and nothing will remain hidden anymore. I see how long you waited for this clarity. I know you've wondered, will they ever see it? And I'm here to say yes, they see it now. It may have taken heartbreak, it may have taken distance, but their vision is finally clearing. They are seeing you not as just a person from their past, but as someone they were divinely connected to. It's overwhelming them because they never thought they would be the one regretting, but they are. And more than regret, they're longing for a second chance. A chance to look into your eyes and not look away this time. A chance to listen instead of run. A chance to choose love even if it feels scary. And child, I am the one writing this next chapter. Not them, not you, me. I will lead every step. I will soften every fear. I will make a way, even if no way seems possible right now. They still don't know how to express what they're feeling, but I do. That's why I'm sending you this message, because I want you to know what I see in their heart. There is love, real love, and there's pain, real pain. But above all, there's awakening. They are starting to understand how much you meant, not just romantically, but spiritually. You impacted them in a way they've never experienced before, and it's not going away. It's only growing, and it's leading them back to me. They may have turned away from me during their search, but now they're praying quietly, desperately hoping I'm listening, asking me if there's still time to make it right with you. And child, I'm not just listening, I'm answering. You are about to witness what happens when I restore what was lost in my perfect way. You might feel unsure right now, confused between forgiving and protecting your heart. And that's okay. I'm not asking you to decide everything today. I'm just asking you to trust me with your emotions, to trust me with your healing. I never intended for love to feel like punishment. I never wanted you to cry yourself to sleep wondering why you weren't enough. You were enough. You are still enough. But I allowed that space because both of you needed to learn something only silence could teach. You needed to learn that real love doesn't just show up, it grows up. It learns. It returns with new vision. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm growing this love. I'm maturing this soul connection. I'm making sure that when you both look at each other again, you don't just see a person, you see purpose. Because this is not just about romance. This is about destiny. There is something the two of you were meant to do together, and your bond, when healed, will become a blessing to many. That's why the enemy fought it so hard. That's why confusion came. That's why timing felt off. Because when something is powerful, it often goes through pressure. And you've both been under pressure, haven't you? But I'm using that pressure to shape something unbreakable, something sacred, something eternal, child. They are closer than you think, not just in proximity, but in readiness. Every day they think about reaching out. Every day they rehearse what they might say. But I keep telling them, wait until your heart is clear. Wait until your love is pure, because I don't want you to receive another apology. I want you to receive transformation. Without faith, it is impossible to please God, and those who seek Him will be rewarded. The Lord is transforming your life right now, turning your sorrows into joy and your poverty into wealth. Jesus is the bread of life, and whoever comes to Him will never go hungry. He is the light that shines in the darkness, and if you are weary and burdened, He will give you rest. Come to Him and experience the peace and joy that only He can provide. Type 555 if you trust Jesus. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, we seek your guidance and blessings as we navigate this path of love and understanding. As we patiently await the divine alignment of hearts, we ask for strength, patience, and the wisdom to recognize the unfolding of this beautiful story. May the realization of love be gentle and profound, touching the deepest parts of our beings. And may the bonds formed be resilient and enduring. As we anticipate the end of this year, when expressions of love will be openly shared, we ask for your divine protection and guidance, trusting that all will unfold as it is meant to be. Thank you for your constant presence and support on this journey towards